Welcome back once again to this enjoyable episode. One of the marvels of creation is the Nisna's creature, which is like half a human with one hand and one leg. It hops and jumps with great agility and is said to have existed in Yemen and possibly in other foreign lands where Arabs hunted and consumed it. According to some accounts, a group found themselves in a land abundant with Nisna's creatures. They caught one, slaughtered it, and cooked it. It was fat. As they sat down to eat, one of them remarked, "This Nisna's was fat." Another Nisna's, hidden in a nearby tree, then spoke up, saying it fattened up because it was eating cypress leaves. This alerted them to the presence of another Nisna's, so they caught it, slaughtered it, and ate it. Another Nisna's, hiding in a different tree, remained silent, thinking it would save itself. However, they found it, slaughtered it, and consumed it. It provided them with sustenance. It is said that Nisna's feed on fruits and plants and can endure thirst. In the eastern part of Kulzum, there is said to be a nation that is a crossbreed between a certain type of animal and human beings. Their faces have many hair strands, resembling animal faces, with round eyes and long noses, and their bodies are like those of humans, except for their large, claw-like nails, which limit their mobility. There are no others like them. They feed on sea creatures. Similar to the Nisnas, there are also female creatures called al-wak-wak, who carry a large tree due to their pregnancy. They have hands and genitals like those of women, with various colors. They do not speak and emit a peculiar sound. According to some sailors, when they were thrown onto an island with trees and fresh water, they heard murmurs and laughter. They approached them, captured 2 women, and tied them up. The captives stayed with those who had taken them, engaging in intimate relations with them at all times and providing them with incredible pleasure. One of the captives, who was firmly tied, was sent away by her partner. She escaped into the sea and was never seen again. The other captive remained, and when she became pregnant on the ship, her partner showed her mercy and released her. She gave birth to a male child. They continued their journey at sea. A day later, she appeared to him, throwing a shell at him that contained a precious pearl. These accounts describe the existence of extraordinary creatures such as the Nisnas and al-wak-wak, which possess unique characteristics and interact with human beings in peculiar ways. These stories, passed down through generations, highlight the diversity and mysteries of the natural world. Ibn Abdul Hakam narrated about the earth and its contents, saying, "The earth was created in the shape of a bird, with its head, chest, wings, legs, and tail. The head represents Mecca, Medina, and Yemen. The chest represents Greater Syria and Egypt. The right wing extends from Iraq to the land of al-wak-wak, including the Indian nations. The left wing represents Nask, Munsuk, Yajuj, and Majuj, along with many other nations. The tail stretches from the land of Al-Hammam to the far west where the sun sets in the Black Sea." In a hadith, it is mentioned that Allah the Almighty created 2 cities, one in the east called Jabalka, and the other in the west called Jabartha. Each city is 10,000 farsakhs long, and each city has 10,000 gates. There is a distance of 1 farsakh between each pair of gates. Every night, 10,000 men enter each gate, and this continues until the Day of Judgment. They live for 7,000 years, except for a little less, during which they eat, drink, and marry. They have many rulers, and they have complete and perfect bodies. These 2 cities exist outside of this world, where they do not see the sun or the moon, nor do they know Adam or Iblis. They worship Allah the Most High and believe in His oneness. They have a light that they seek from the light of the throne, without the presence of the sun or the moon. It is also narrated that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Jibril, passed by me on the night of my ascension and invited me to call people to Allah the Most High. They responded, with their good deeds accompanying your good deeds, and their bad deeds accompanying your bad deeds. It is narrated by Wahb bin Munabbih, with his own chain of narration from the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that he said, Allah the Most High has 18,000 worlds, and this world is only one of them. The worldly life is no more than a mustard seed in the hand of any one of you. Some scholars of tradition have said about what was narrated, "Indeed, Allah the Almighty has a creature in one of the meadows, and that meadow is concealed from our knowledge. He provides for it every day, just like He provides for the entire world. Glory be to the All-Powerful, capable of all things." Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.